Hey, it's the beer video, and it's Helen's birthday. Happy birthday, Helen. Everybody watching this is contractually obliged to Venmo her $50
That's right.
right now. That's her Venmo right on the screen. Send her $50 right now. If you get to the end of this video and you haven't sold her $50, I will come to your house and kill you. No, I'm not gonna kill anybody. Sorry. There's Sauron though. Sauron's here, special guest, kind of the third member of the beer video team, if we're being honest. How's he doing?
Good. Got the zoomies. Um, Racing around the house and hollering.
Yeah.
And, I decided to pick him up and try to calm him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Sort of working.
I try to do
Yeah.
that with Andy, but if you try to pick Andy up when he's in the middle of one of those things, it just doesn't go well. So I just let him get it out of his system.
Yeah, he's been
Sometimes
really
it's
energetic lately.
good.
Who's my handsome boy?
That's right.
Ian, can you believe it?
What's that?
He's 13 years old.
13. That's
So
Andy is almost, I think Andy's like 12. Sorry.
racing around the house.
No.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to any of the protests yesterday, mostly because I am a dumbass and I scheduled two appointments yesterday, not realizing when I did it what day it was. But you can tell that it's bothering somebody because just the out of control messaging that's coming out of you know what today and
Yeah. Um, Definitely interesting. I participated briefly because honestly, like I kind of forgot too, but it was on my way home. So
yeah,
uh I joined in the one down in downtown Minneapolis. I sent you a few
you
pictures, I
did.
believe.
You did. Yep.
Um yeah, a lot of inflatable costumes, a lot of different flavor signs, like it's a people are mad, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Um Yeah, and I think as far as like the messaging you mentioned, yeah, are you talking about like the AI video of like Donald Trump like literally covering protesters and shit?
yeah, there's that. And
Like,
then today they're talking about like, oh, we're not going to leave the White House. Some sort of thing about like they're not going to leave the White House ever or something like that. Like, okay,
yeah, and like the whole like, oh yes, Kings actually it's like I don't know, this probably plays well to like your very dedicated fan base, which seems to be increasingly shrinking, but I think like the people that voted for what they thought were like lower grocery prices are probably like, I don't actually want a monarchy. Like not so much, especially like from an old man who's kind of visibly declining.
oh God, yeah. I mean, it's funny because I'm not saying anything original here, and I think we've even said this before, but for all the vitriol when Biden was in office about his health, and uh
I thought that, yeah, that was like a legitimate concern.
it was, and
Um,
and they should have reported on it. So I'm not criticizing the reporting, but where the fuck are you now?
yeah, like Grandpa's brains are leaking out his ears. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I know everybody's afraid of getting sued, but why don't you put on your adult pants and just tell the guy to fuck off?
Yeah, if you want to be something besides like royal scribe or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ugh. And other good news, other than the No Kings protest, is Alex Jones tried to get the Supreme Court to hear his little whiny case about why he shouldn't have to pay the Sandy Hook families, and they decided not to hear the case. So he's done. There's nothing else. I mean, he's gonna keep going on because obviously he's already set up his next grift. But it's just fun to see. It's a good time, and you know, it's kind of nice because he just obviously I don't listen to his show. I listen to Knowledge Fight that covers his show, and I think you do too sometimes.
I had to stop after the Trump re-election because I was like, this is just going to be too much of a bummer.
It's
Sorry, I'm mad. I stopped petting you for a minute.
so it's getting a little better because just, everybody knows that for 30 years, Alex Jones has just been a complete fucking liar about everything. And it's just been 10 months of him walking back all the things that he has claimed to stand for, the last 30 years. So it's kind of fun watching the lie unravel in person. But yeah, fuck that guy.
God, yeah. Speaking of people who are visibly crumbling before our eyes, he's not doing so well.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had another person. I thought there was the third person. I got excited. I thought we were gonna dunk someone else, but that's okay.
Who else? I don't know.
How
So
about John
JP
Fetterman for saying that he thinks Trump should get the Nobel Peace Prize? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
really should have dropped out of the race after that stroke, and I feel like a chump for, defending him,
Me
staying in
too.
it.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I think we've eaten enough crow about that, haven't we?
I think so. I mean, oh, how about fuck. I can't remember his name now.
Wait, are we going to talk about Graham Plattner?
That's who. Graham
Oh,
Plattner.
yeah.
That's
Okay, so Janet Mills entered the main Senate race, and I've heard the arguments for it. Like, she's a decently well-liked governor in a purple state. Maine's weird politically. I say
yeah.
that as someone who grew up there. Um, but and like the scandalous thing from Graham Plattner was him saying like, yeah, a lot of rural white people all are really fucking ignorant, and I'm like, I grew up not in the same area as Graham Plattner, but
Yeah.
like pretty, kind of in terms of population density, pretty close. And yeah, yeah, actually, a lot of my neighbors
Well,
suck,
but you see that like they've dug up some of his old Reddit stuff
Yeah,
where he
where he said
was
he was a communist, and I think I sent you that memes like, oh, oh, here's the most based thing you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, I think it's kind of hard not to feel a little communistic if you grow up in Maine, because like there is just incredible wealth disparity on display. Like literally
yeah.
the Bush family has their vacation home there.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
you see some of the most grinding rural poverty you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah. I
And
meant
like
more the
that,
stuff he said about black people.
wait,
Because
what?
I mean, did you see the thing where he was talking about how black people don't tip?
Oh boy, no, I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. There's a not, yeah, that's the one that's bothering me because I mean, he's owning it and saying that like, yeah, these are ignorant comments, and all that stuff. But it was like,
Yeah,
I could
that's
live with that other
unfortunate.
stuff because, yeah, I mean, the other things to me were not a big deal. But that one was not good.
Mm.
I think that one's gonna sink him.
That's unfortunate. Soren, do you want to go out? Well,
Sauron's going to go get
God,
on Reddit and discuss
not
Grand
gonna
Platinum.
count God.
Yeah, so
Mm.
we'll see. Not good.
No.
Not good.
Well, how long ago was this? I have to ask.
I think it was like 2013. It was a while back.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but well, I guess there's a difference. Like we would drag JD Vance if he would have done that, but the JD Vance's
But maybe they
response
should
to
say
it,
something like that now as well.
yeah, and he would say something like that now as well. Yeah, I mean, Plattner's at least, I mean, he has owned up to it and he has admitted that he wrote it and it was stupid and stuff like that. But um, I don't know that soured my stomach a little bit.
Yeah. But like I heard way more horrible shit from Maine restaurant workers when I was also a Maine restaurant worker. So
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, if he said some like dumbass shit then, but like owned up to it and regrets it now, could be worse.
yeah. I
I
just
want
think
an
yeah,
80-year-old
he's just gonna have his work cut out for him now.
Yeah.
I thought he
So
was gonna kind of
if he can make it
cruise.
work, like good for him. If he can't, then he can't.
Yeah.
It's just, the thing that gets me about Janet Mills is she's really hitting up age, and like I really don't think it's great that like the Democratic Party seems to be okay with continually electing like octogenarians.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be the oldest freshman senator ever.
I think a lot of these octogenarians are fine. Obviously, I was a Bernie broette.
Yeah.
Um, And, Sanders is still going despite his advanced age. I think he's one of those creatures of pure spite.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my late father in that way.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, like I think in general, it's like, why are you not investing more time and resources into like building your younger bench? This is just silly.
Well, I think they're afraid
Like,
of it.
yeah, maybe Platner's not the guy or whatever, but it's just like
But
maybe you should
yeah, but
someone who's not like way past retirement age.
yeah. Yeah, but those types of people are what the party needs, meaning not people that said racist things at one point, but like people that the thing that he does very well is he talks to people on their level. And there was that one clip where there was a woman complain. I remember what she said. I think she was a Republican and she was complaining about something and people started to boo her. And then he was trying to explain, look, this is the frustration that people are feeling. And so, like, I think we need more communicators like that are able to talk to all those people at one
Yeah, and
time.
I was like, and when he talked in one of his campaign ads about how like all his friends got priced out of housing, and like, yeah, I can't even afford to visit my mom,
Yeah.
like in Maine, because like, as a kind of lower middle class person, because the fucking hotel rooms all around where she lives are $300 a night.
Yeah. 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 I just, I don't know. I don't know who's going to be. I know people still travel and all that stuff, but like it's just becoming harder and harder to do those things because the pricing is so out of control. This is such a like those Rush is doing a reunion. And the tickets went on sale and they're fucking expensive. And I've seen people explain it saying like, well, building rental fees have gone up a lot and like just explaining all the different fees that are much more expensive now and why sh that's what makes shows so expensive. But I'm just like, it's not, you're just pricing out so many of the people who would want to come see you. And it's like the people, probably most of the people going on and buying those tickets are scalpers and bots and all that fucking shit. And it's just
Yeah.
frustrating. And so you see that
I
price
think
tag.
we may have talked about this, but I was looking into seeing Molchat Doma when they came here because they're terrific, obviously. But
Yeah.
geez, almost shattered my glass. And yeah, like those tickets, I think it sold out fairly early, and I was looking at resellers, and it was like $90. 90.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
like Molchat Doma, but price not that much.
Yeah.
And um,
It's crazy. I don't know.
when King Doma played here, like I saw him a few years ago for 60-ish bucks, which, well worth it, I think. But
Yeah.
yeah, like played at a slightly bigger venue. It was like 100 last time, and I was like, okay, that's like that blows past my upper ceiling. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I was
Yeah.
just I hope I compare it to like I paid to see him at a festival in Norway where he reunited with Merciful Fate, and I got to see them, like Emperor, Enslaved, Mayhem, Candlemass, like,
Yeah.
and that was just for something like $200 for
Yeah.
like a full pass. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit's like I understand things are priced the way they are for a reason. Like
Yeah.
I think touring overseas is probably stupid expensive now,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
still. Okay,
Yeah.
we should
We should get to
get a
the
pack
beer.
of it, right?
You are
Okay.
first. Yeah.
I'm first?
Didn't I go first last week?
No, I went first last week. Get to
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I am looking forward to this one, but
Okay.
I'm packing
I got
slightly
a
off.
I got one I'm going to have to explain probably to most of the audience unless they're in Pittsburgh. So my beer is called Stashes and Strikeouts, and that is pronounced correctly. It is a beer celebrating Paul Skeens, who is the Pirates' starting one of their starting pitchers, probably the best pitcher in Major League Baseball. He's not going to be a Pirate much longer because we have cheap fucking owners who are not going to pay him. But it's called Strikeouts because it's
Well, general sports team owner that doesn't suck.
well, but yes, but he will not spend money. Like they have a generational pitcher right now and a pretty good pitching staff around him that if they brought in like two bats, if they spent money on like two bats and got this team competitive, if they could get into the playoffs, this guy would power them to it because he's fucking unhittable.
Ah, but then they'd have to pay him.
That's the thing, and they don't want to do that. And he's a billionaire, so it's not like he's fucking hurting for money. This is made by
Yeah.
Hop Farm Brewing Company in Pittsburgh, 7.2% alcohol. A well-balanced American IPA pairs well with America's favorite game, frothy mustache included in every can, which I love. And Paul Skeen does have an incredible mustache. So anyway,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and of
Um,
course the glass. Long live the resistance. Remember, these were the good guys. Oh, okay. I bought this more for the the can and what it was about more than the beer. It's an American IPA. I'm not expecting fireworks here. This is more something for the can and the name. And strikeouts is how people in Pittsburgh pronounce it because we have a weird ass accent in Pittsburgh that I think is one of the ugliest accents in the country. But
can you do it? Do it?
I can do it, but well, that's why I said strikeout. That's like how you would say strikeout. Um
Right.
I can't think of another like clown. Like people don't say clown, they say clown.
Oh my God.
Chip
Okay.
dam. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Maine, I'm from Maine. I have this newscaster accent, but I could do it. And if you want, I can talk like this if you'd like.
That sounds like Minnesota too, or like
I
Wisconsin.
mean, I thought it sounds like this, don't you know? I can't do it. Despite living here for 10 years. Um, ugh.
No.
Can't do it. Tastes terrible.
Yeah. What doesn't taste terrible is this beer. Again, it's an American IPA. It's an IPA. It's pretty hoppy. I would say mild bitterness. It's good. It tastes good. It tastes nice and clean and fine, and it's a good IPA. It's an IPA. There's not a lot you can say about it other than if you've had an IPA, you know
That
what they
kind of
taste
sounds
like.
like the Haggard beers I've done lately. Like, not much to say about it. It's
Yeah,
just, it's the style, like, it's what it says on the can, and it's a good example of the style, you
yeah,
know,
yeah. That's what
like
this is.
not mind blowing, not anything new, but just solid, good beer.
It's a good beer. Yeah, if you were sitting at a pirate game and they had this beer, you could do much. You could do way worse than this beer.
Description is reminding me of Summit, which is one of the bigger local breweries around here. They have a extra pale ale, which
Mhm.
is kind of whenever I am at a ball game or in the airport.
Yeah,
It's not like my favorite beer on earth, and it's nothing like mind blowing, but it is a very solid pale ale.
yeah,
I never have a bad time drinking it.
yeah. And that's what this is like. I mean, this would be a good summer evening beer when you're sitting in the stadium. And it's 7.2, so it's a little heftier than what you're going to
Ooh,
get at the taps. And again, I don't have any Paul Skeens stuff. I have a Paul Skeens t-shirt that just has his mustache on it. But I don't think
oh
I have
yeah.
any other Paul Skeen. I have a Paul Skeen shirt too that has like his number on
I
it, his name
feel
on the
like
back.
we talked about this, but have you seen the annual like Minnesota hockey hair video?
No, I
It's
haven't.
like
I'd love to see that.
I think the high school teams, but it's incredible. I'll send it to
I would love to see that.
you.
Um,
Obviously,
so
they put a new one out at the start of every hockey season, so like that's a while from now.
nice.
But
Yeah. Well, hockey starts. Oh wait, so is this the pro team or the college team?
I think these are the high school
Oh,
teams,
the high
like
school teams. Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
or maybe it's the college teams. It's not it's not the
It's not the
wild.
pro team. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I said hockey, like pro hockey, just got underway a couple weeks ago. So
You know,
yeah, and the Penguins. I
there's
want the
the
Penguins to lose as many games as possible. It's my same goal for the Steelers that they don't seem to be able to follow. But I want the Penguins to lose as many games as possible because next year there is like this dude Gavin McKenna is going to be coming into the draft, and he seems to be like the next big thing, and like they think he's going to be a superstar. And the more games you lose, the better shot you have at getting the top pick. And the Penguins are in really good position right now because they've got some. I know you don't care. I don't know who even cares about this, but they got two really young players, one's 18 and one's 19, that are really fucking promising.
fucking offense. Jesus.
They're kids. You should see the one kid, Ben. Oh, I can't remember his name, his last name.
I just thinking of Shorzy from Letterkenny.
Yeah.
You even know what that fuck that is, you fucking infant? Holy shit.
I don't even know really the reference because I haven't watched that yet. Ben.
I will send you the clip, which is just 2 minutes of him like making fun of the high school kids he's coaching, because I think of that every single time I have to fight an 18-year-old at jujitsu.
Yeah. Ben Kindle, that's his name. But he's 18 years old and he scored his this is great. Last week I was going to this place called D's. We were picking up a pizza and the Penguins were on, they had the Penguin game on the television. And right when I got into the bar, I'm waiting, just waiting for my order. So I was like, I'll just check out the Penguin game while I'm standing in here. And that kid scored his first goal, his first NHL goal, 18 years old. And the bar just exploded
Oh yeah.
because they were
You
so
know
excited.
what? My one of my favorite things about the Wild is I think sorry, I'm doing some Shane now and just
No, I
slip.
know. I was worried that you had injured yourself.
No, I'm good. So I think I don't know how official this is, but like I think one of their official songs is Hammerfall's song "Fury of the Wild."
That's incredible.
Yeah, I think Hammerfall's pretty hit or miss as a band, but Fury of the Wild is actually a really good song. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's a good
glad
one.
they adopted it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you know, it's Hammerfall's a really frustrating band because every single album they put out is like just kind of eight really boring songs and like four that are just fucking incredible.
yeah. Well,
So like,
when
where is
you
the quality control,
but when
sirs?
you whenever you're yeah, but when you're Hammerfall and you have the back catalog that you have, when you're putting a new record out, if you're getting four good songs, that's pretty good.
True. Um, and one of my favorite music videos of all time actually is the one they did with the Swedish women's curling team for
I don't
Hearts
think I've
on
ever seen that.
Fire. Yeah, so the song Hearts on Fire is one of those incredibly like overblown dramatic power metal songs about
Well,
like
yeah.
the Templar flame, their big thing is the Knights Templar. I don't know. Like whatever. Like everyone's got their little niche historical interests, especially as power metal bands. Like
Oh, there it is.
Blind Guardian's got Tolkien, and Jesus Rhapsody has like their own like their own fantasy universe of Algalore, I think is the fantasy land that they talk about, but whatever.
Like
Anyway.
Bleshirk.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess Immortal is kind of an outlier among black metal bands because
They
like,
sure are, yeah.
yeah, the boy, good old Drunkle Abbott.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my friend Otto lives in Bergen and knows him. And yeah, I think when we were at Beyond the Gate, what's Beyond the Gates? Yeah, yeah. So we were at Beyond the Gates, and he's like, and I think it was the first night. He's like, Sodom was incredible. 1349 was great. Abbott was Abbott.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's about the size.
Yeah. Shirt.
All right, so this is my shirt from when Matt and I saw Bolt Thrower. It was like 2 months after we started dating. So this is from a while ago. You may we recently celebrated our 13th anniversary. So, or no,
Uh,
12th.
so that shirt's been around.
Yeah, so this shirt is quite old. I was just thinking, oh, it was 2013, which is
But it
the
still
shirt.
looks good. Like it looks like it's in good shape.
Yeah, I have taken pretty decent care of it. It is currently covered in cat fur, but
Wow.
you know.
Fair. Yeah. I am wearing, I think I may have worn this one before, but I'm wearing a Coroner shirt. And the reason I'm wearing a Coroner shirt is because their new album came out on Friday. I don't know what these guys like in their late 50s, early 60s, something like that. They've been around. It's their first album in 32 years. It's fucking great. It is so good. It was like one of my most anticipated albums of the year just because I love Corner. But also in the back of my mind, I'm like, these guys haven't put a record out in 32 years. So temper your
The worry
expectations.
I always have with like older guy bands is, and Um, this is based on like a few occurrences of this happening. Is they are I some of them I feel like are always tempted to write a song about how people are mean to them on the internet.
There's nothing like that on there.
Yeah,
The lyrics,
one,
honestly, are pretty fucking good, with one exception. There's
well,
one small wart in this great album, and it's in one of the songs. They use the word peekaboo in
mm,
the lyrics, which was
okay.
a little off-putting, but no, but it's great. So like if you like good technical thrash metal, and it's like pissed off technical thrash metal,
And
yeah.
I know a fair bit of leeway for bands where English is a second language.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to learn, especially idioms. So
Mhm.
I use one that's a little out of place or off-putting. Whatever.
Yeah, it's and look, it's so minor, it's ridiculous. Like the rest of the song's really good. It was more like it happened and my eyebrow went up and I'm like, did I just hear that? So I'd look up the lyrics and sure enough. But no, great record. Go get it. Everybody. After you Venmo Helen $50 and then go get the corner out.
That's right. Yeah, I was going to mention last time I was at Maryland Death Fest. I don't remember who I was watching. It was a band that was really good, which
Yeah.
is it's pissing me off. I can't remember now. But like they had one song where the guy's like, "All right, this is for all you little freaks on the internet that keep yelling at me." I'm like, "Bro, grandpa, log off. Log off."
Yeah. 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 Maybe better off not mentioning that here.
Yeah, like, and I don't know why people are getting mad at it on the internet. Like, maybe it's some petty shit, or maybe it's just like, I think that Nick Fuentes has a point. Like, who
Oh,
knows?
yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah. So, okay. Did you see all those young Republican text
sure
messages?
did. They're just kids, Helen. They're
They're
just kids.
32.
They're kids. That's a kid. They're kids. Kids are
I
gonna
mean,
say
granted,
stuff.
to me, that is an infant, but like,
Yeah. No, I'm
you
just making
know,
fun of JD Vance. It was just like, oh, they're kids. Like JD, you're 41. You're not that far
he's
removed from
like,
these people.
okay, so JD Vance does not look horrible for his age, I suppose. I'll
No,
grudgingly admit that. Like, he looks fine,
it's
but
fine.
younger than me. It's Stephen Miller.
Yeah, yeah. Russ Vogt.
God, and Stephen Miller looks like he could probably be my dad if we lived in an even worse timeline.
Yeah, I think he's just being eaten alive from the inside.
Youngest looking person in the universe. I pay a decent amount of attention to skincare, but not as much as I should.
Sure,
I'm just saying Stephen Miller just looks like shit.
he does.
Anyway, so this is I was eyeballing this for a while and decided to buy it because god damn it, it's my birthday. This is from Hubbard's Cave. It is an imperial stout called El Zacaton. That's a shitty Spanish accent. I'm so sorry. So this is a mole stout, I think.
Ooh, we've talked about this.
Almond flour, cocoa powder, cinnamon, vanilla, ancho, guajillo, and habanero chili is it's 12% alcohol. I would normally never drink anything this strong on a Sunday night, but you know what? I have tomorrow off. Fuck it.
There you go.
I got my 10-4 glass right
Yes.
here. Let's see how well I can pour this.
I have had beers from them before because you can get their beers through Tavor.
I didn't know that. I looked into Tavor, but the shipping cost was a little much.
Yeah,
Um, or I don't know. I think it's just like I don't want to go that fancy that frequently.
that's fine.
So no head on this. None.
No head. That describes my
It's no
2025.
rich.
Sorry.
Oh, hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, that's nice. That tastes
Oh,
like a
good.
really good brand.
You do a good job of oh my God, we're almost out of time. We should keep doing this. We have 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, this is nice, nicely, warmly spiced, very rich, very thick. This is a chewable beer, I think.
I was
I'm
curious about what
glad
the
I only got
spiciness level. Is there a spice level to it?
um I would say medium.
Okay.
Enough to give a bit of a tingle, but not a burn.
Okay. So I had a like a chili pepper stout from Dragon's Milk once that
Oh,
I
I've
took
I've seen that on the shelves around
I
here.
took one sip and almost died. Listen, I'm a Eastern European bloc fucking guy. Spice and I don't really work out too well. So then my friend Christy came. She was coming over to visit, and our friend Christy, and I was like, "Hey, I just opened this chili pepper stout," and she was like, "Oh, if you, I'll drink it." And she pretty much just drank it right, not right down, but so yeah, I'm a coward.
I gave the Thor's Porter to which is the Hammerheart smoked pepper porter
Yeah.
to my friend Jose, and it took him a year to get up the courage to try it. And
Wow.
I think close to it because I gave it to him when we were at Inferno, and I think he tried it the following spring. And I just remember, yeah, it was really funny because he like video called me, and like I was and like so I just like prop my phone up in the cupboard, and like I'm chopping veggies, and like my husband's like, why is our kitchen cabinet just like drunkenly cursing in Portuguese? But no, he loved it, and he's like, the spice is the perfect level. Like I was nervous, but it's really
Yeah,
well balanced.
that's
And
good.
yes,
Yeah. I mean, I've had chili peppers, like, or at least stouts that have chili peppers in them that haven't been like that. I just felt like they just kind of jacked up the peppers a little too much for my taste. Again, Christy enjoyed the hell out of it, so it's a me problem. I'm talking to Robert.
not boiled cabbage. Hey, guess what? I just finished a craft.
Oh, look at that. If you Venmo Ellen $100,
Oh
that's
God.
awesome.
Okay.
I
I,
like
I
it.
think I put them very well. Well,
Huh, it looks good. Look at that. I like it.
cool. Yeah. Anyway, maybe we can include a link to my chainmail shop.
Oh yeah.
I just started doing that for money.
Yeah, send that to me because I'll put it in. I don't give a fuck. I'll put whatever in the description.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll put a link to Al Qaeda. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, and Kersey, no, I'm just furiously scribbling your name down
Yeah, I
now.
know. There won't be a beer video next week because I'll be in Guantanamo. Um, all right, we only got a few minutes left. I can't think of anything really to wrap up with because we did talk a lot on the front end about bullshit. Um,
Mm, yeah, so, it was nice being at the No Kings protest. Keep that energy going, friends.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, because you're gonna see. I know like the big thing that all the assholes keep saying on the internet is like, well, we don't have a king, so it must have worked. Like, yeah, you don't get it, or you do get it, and you're just a bitch. Yeah,
Uh, I consider
But I
those
loved
people.
how many fucking people were out, and Pittsburgh had a gigantic gathering. It was huge. Um, so yeah, keep doing it because
That's
you know,
right. Keep protesting, keep volunteering if you can, or donating if you can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I love that it's been nonviolent and people have made it a point not to take the bait, and that's great. And we got to keep doing that because I mean, eventually they're gonna false flag us. But I hate to use that term. You know what I mean? They're gonna eventually do that because they want to kill people real bad. Um, but don't be the person who lets them do it. Don't, you know? It's I don't know. I loved it. I was very happy to see that, no violence um and people around the world did it too. It wasn't just in the United States.
I saw that. Yeah, it's good to know like you guys abroad realize that like a lot of us don't want this either.
Yeah.
Like American elections work in a really weird way.
Yep.
Um, and I don't mean to discount the level of support Donald Trump has. But it seems like a lot of his former supporters have soured on him a bit after realizing he does, in fact, kind of suck shit,
Yeah.
which it's a
Yeah.
little exciting. Like, yeah, we kind of fucking told you, but better late than never, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe we'll see what
Well,
happens.
I mean,
I know.
uh, well, we can have a lot of debate about like the legacy of Barack Obama, which is if I'm being real charitable, I would say mixed.
Yeah,
But people went for that after Bush for a reason. Like Bush
sure.
got reelected, and I at the time was like, how could you morons do this? And then, yeah, at the end of his second term, people kind of realized, like, yeah, this guy really sucks shit, huh?
Yeah.
So,
And it's
like,
okay to do that. Like,
and setting Barack Obama's actual policies aside, ho ho, boy, don't I like, don't we all feel stupid for falling for that, I suppose? But people did vote for like something vastly different.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, if anybody out, well, there's a podcast called The Dollop. They just did a three-part episode on Bill Clinton, and it's another one where it's like, I love when anytime the Epstein list comes up and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna cry when Clinton's on it." Like, I don't give a shit. You can throw Clinton in a fucking sea. I don't give a shit. He ushered a lot of the stuff in that we're going through right now.
The best thing
So
I can say about Bill Clinton is I'm glad George H.W. Bush didn't get a second term.
yeah, yeah,
He did some extremely minimal social safety net shit that I know my mom was excited about.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I feel like we were starting from the basement there. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
uh, we were starting after 12 years of Reagan Bush, just every social safety net thrown in the wood chipper, like
mm-hmm,
fuck cabinet chortling about how funny it was that gay men
mm-hmm.
dying. So like the bar was in hell.
Yeah,
And he kind of barely crawled over it.
yeah, yeah.
But I
True.
think we can do better now, can't we? Right? We
We
got to
can.
a
We
little better.
should. There's better people out there. Stop falling for the old bullshit.
Right. And like the whole thing, like, oh, mushy centrism wins elections. It's like I think that was perhaps true in 1992.
Yeah.
I think times have changed.
Yeah, luckily. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's a perfect way to end this. We are gonna go out on that note. Happy birthday, Helen. And Venmo her $50. We'll talk to you next week.
That's right.